the epic, the average gamers!
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
And back on the same topic.
So the ceremonial scene in Star Wars.
Ceremonial scene in Star Wars: A New Hope, or Star Wars, whatever dickish thing you want to be pedantic about. In episode 4, fuck you, it is episode 4. I don't give a shit what you say. They removed all the music
fuck
from
am I
it
fighting?
and did the sound effects. And it doesn't work. It's terrible. It's weird and creepy. And it did the same for, E.T., where E.T. leaves and he goes off in the spaceship. They removed all the music from that. And the emotion's entirely gone.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I find interesting about music is, like, it's so universal. It's not something that we've trained to understand. Like, if you hear a minor note or a major note, you understand that's happy and sad.
Yeah.
Why is that? That's weird.
Yeah, like, when I studied music, they, like, probably like first week, my lecturer went, so, like, how would you differentiate, like, it would tell someone, like, the difference between minor and major? And everyone gave, like, really technical answers, and, like, oh, yes, it has, like, a flat, like, third and all that sort of stuff. I just went, one sounds happy, one sounds sad.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. And it's interesting that's not something that's learnt. That's sort of like something we have innate in us.
Yeah.
That we just understand that. Anyways, I need to go to the toilet, so, you Stevie and Dan, they got to make some conversation on their own. So
Don't leave me with him. He touches me.
Yeah, but you like it. You like it
Do
so
you not
much.
want to see the cross slash?
Bro.
Fine. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so Stevie,
Yo.
walk me through what's happening right now.
Right now, I am storming the plate that they are trying to destroy. To get up to the top and stop them from destroying it. Because Nuts is up there fighting them already. Everyone is dying.
I think what's really important is the fact that Anus leveled up.
Anus leveled up. Yeah. Everyone I've been working with so far has died. So the fat guy got knocked off it from the top and is now dead on the floor. The guy with the bandana was dead right at the bottom. I've just found the girl that keeps on fucking falling over. She's looking pretty fucking hurt as well right now. And is feeling like this is all karma. And I'm about to go save Nuts, who's apparently the only one still standing, if these fucking propeller guys will let me get there.
Oh, they shall, my dear, they shall.
Yeah. So what do you think of the game so far?
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Keeping up with it alright? I know we are speeding through it.
So how much would you say of this game is left?
Oh, Jesus, buddy, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. I wouldn't even say we're halfway through the first disc, and it's a 3-disc game.
Oh, tears. So you don't save Nuts and that's it, game over?
No. Oh my God. Attack from both sides. I haven't had one of these in a while.
Did you get a propeller in the AF?
I think I did.
I think you did get a propeller in the AF.
They are hurting. Yep, fuck you, arsehole.
So, Stevie,
Daniel.
what is it about games that you like?
The ability to just get lost in them and spread fun, joy, and excitement. You make people feel emotions with them. You make people go on adventures with them. You make them experience something they would never experience normally.
So, do you think, like, with VR and how, like, virtual reality and how it's progressing, do you think that's going to be the thing that takes over?
Not yet. I don't
But,
think...
like,
it's good, don't get me wrong, it's good.
5 years' time, do you reckon, like, everyone's going to be on it?
It depends if they keep going with it. It depends if the people who have invested the money for it now, to develop what we have now, keep on investing and improving on it. Because right now what we've got is awesome, but there's still some serious issues with how everything is set up.
Yeah. I reckon, like, the kind of, like... there's a lot of aspects of it that can be used for so many different things.
How do you mean?
Like, like for gaming purposes, for like medical reasons, and like all that sort of stuff. Like you could help people with like anxiety issues and stuff with VR.
Yeah, that's
sort of, like,
very
thing.
true. I need to get a mithril armlet onto Cloud.
Rich just handed me a beer.
No, I'm good for now, thank you.
But yeah,
But I will
like,
have that in a bit.
I'm genuinely interested in trying out VR, but because I'm a bespectacled gentleman, I'm not sure what VR will be like for people who have really dodgy eyes.
Oh no, you can wear VR with glasses. Seriously, no, it's a well-known thing. It was like one of the first big questions people had, like, what happens if I have glasses? Can I use VR?
Yeah.
What's this? That's 12.
Don't worry,
19.
everyone. I'm back. I'm
Hello
the most
again,
interesting
Rich.
person here. That's all that matters.
So, Rich, how do you feel? I was just talking to you about it. How do you feel about like the whole concept of VR? And, like, what do you think it would be like? Do you reckon everyone will be on it in like 5 years' time?
I'm just gonna cut in.
No.
I'm waiting for the days when we get the Matrix plug in the back of our head,
Oh yes.
and then we just plug ourselves into games.
The only thing I like from the kind of Matrix plug-in effect is how quickly they learn things.
Yeah.
I like the idea of plugging like something in and saying like, learn how to drive. All right, okay, here I am. There we go, plugged in. Or like the fact of like saying, I need to learn German. Done. Okay.
It's a man with a fishing rod. See, one thing that I would love to see is like the kind of VR technology with Skype.
Yeah, I get what you mean. there.
I purely, the only thing I'm interested in with VR, for the most part, is just porn. Let's face it, we're all thinking it.
Apparently, it's weird as fuck.
Like
I
you
just
get an
want a
attachment for your dick.
There has been done. Seriously, like there is a whole, like, no surprise, Japan developed a porn VR suit.
I've
you
got
can
to
wear.
say, like this, like Japan, you like say, oh, I wonder if like dogs could have propellers. Give it a week's time, and they'll have like a fucking dog propeller whole company.
Harrier jet.
Yeah.
If there's a weird gadget design that no one else is
Did he
brave enough
stop
to
me?
design, it's Japan that will come up with it. Like Japan came up with this idea of that tiny little mop things you can attach to your cat's or your dog's paws that will clean your floor as they walk along. I mean, that is the kind of thing that Japan will come up with.
And to think, like here in England, we've only just mostly started to use like contactless payments.
Yeah, he has a very good point there.
So give UK 10 more years and we will finally have our self-cleaning pets.
Yeah. And then in 10 years' time, like Japan would have like developed some sort of like chip which goes into your
Oh
pet's
god,
head,
fucking damn
and
it!
then they'll be able to talk to you.
But on a VR on a sort of serious note, I don't know. I don't think it'll be the ultimate way of doing it. I think the thing is like too many. I don't know if Stevie might agree with me on this, or not. But I think too many games companies. Whether they're the developers or whether they're the
Did you just jump off the
console-
edge?
I think pretty much. I mean, like, the console developers themselves focus too much on how we experience the games as opposed to the games themselves.
We
And-
have to,
Well,
because nausea is a fucking thing. It
no,
really
no,
is.
Yeah, I've
no,
heard a lot of
I
things-
understand that, but in terms of, I think traditionally the majority of game players just want a console, a controller, and a TV. Microsoft focused so much energy into getting their Kinects right that no one fucking bought it.
So people things like I've heard a lot of things about VR where people are wearing it and then like they're not used to what's going on, and then they just fall over.
I know, and I had a conversation with Stevie earlier about like Resident Evil 7 will probably actually be one of the probably bigger successful VR experiences.
Yeah.
But a lot.
What are you gonna do with Ballbag?
But when you look at but a lot of people who've played Resident Evil 7 VR say it's too fucking scary. they don't like being locked into the experience.
Anus, don't
And
worry.
it scares the shit out of them too much because they have
He slapped Ballbag!
He slapped Ballbag. Ballbag!
Ballbag! Hurry and get away! Get away, Anus! Get Anus! Get away from the ball bag! But, you know, like, the, that was a fantastic transition, though.
Yeah.
From an to an FMV. But,
So we failed in our mission.
and this...
I don't think we did, you did.
Okay, yeah.
This is still collapsing. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, so the, yeah, a lot of people said, like, it's too fucking scary. Like, they don't like being locked into it. They like having the screen in front of them. They like having a controller in front of them. They like to be detached that much. They just like the traditional aspects of gameplay, where it's a controller, TV, console.
Here we go, Indiana
That
Jones
is it.
moment.
And they like the fun games. Do you think that's fair to say, Stevie, or do you think that's...
I wasn't paying attention, sorry. I was getting myself out of it.
if people like
Everybody dies.
what I was trying to say is that people focus, like a lot of developers are focused so much on hardware and new ways to experience the game when, for the most part, people just want the TV hand controller experience.
See, to me, with that sort of situation, sorry, it's like, jump in, like, if you get a VR headset, and then you get something like Resident Evil, which will make you probably shit yourself, you need to expect that. You don't buy it and go, oh my god, I was scared, this is terrifying. You know you're going into that situation to be terrified.
Yeah, but I think, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people went into that experience and said, fuck it, I'm taking this headset off, I'm playing normally.
Yeah, that's what you'd want. Like, if you've made someone feel like that...
In all fairness, I can't really push Stevie to answer these questions because he may or may not end up developing for VR, so I can't expect him to answer any of this kind of questions.
I reckon, as you've said, like Little Big Planet 3, you said you've worked on that. That would be amazing as a VR.
Why? It's a side-scrolling game.
Yeah,
I know,
it's a
but like,
platformer, side-scroller.
to me, that would just be...
So the main problem with VR is when you introduce a movement that the brain can't register as a movement that it can do itself,
Yeah.
or has done itself, your brain starts registering discomfort, which then leads to nausea and awful feeling. Different people have varying degrees of it, but after a while they'll start to do it. So we'll start to get this with oh, everyone's dead. Everyone's dead, Dan.
Dave. Everyone's there, Dave.
So yeah, I mean, like one of the examples, like they I remember seeing this company that was experimenting to try and understand motion sickness more. And one of the machines that they made a machine that would deliberately make you feel motion sick. And it was really simple in the fact that you basically had this kind of cone that went over your head, and it was all loads of lines down. It was like ridged, and it span around your head. But the problem, the reason why, and the way it works, and the way why it made you feel sick is in the same way that we feel motion sickness. Not everyone feels it, but some people do. I'm one of those people, unfortunately. That your brain cannot make out whether you're moving or whether the aspects around you are moving. And those elements will make you feel motion sick, and it varies from person to person. So that makes things, I guess, difficult for VR.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see if Nintendo bring out a VR for Super Mario.
They've tried VR in the past, as I think a lot of people have maybe seen in the past. Was it called the Virtual Boy?
Yeah.
And that caused a lot of problems. It gave a lot of headaches.
Yeah.
And it didn't go down
But
well.
to me, like, a Super Mario VR where you are Super Mario, that'd be fucking amazing.
So VR sadly only works in first person.
And I think there's another aspect behind it, and I don't think we're necessarily with that problem anymore. But I think it depends on how long it takes to set up.
Yeah.
If it's a headache in literal ways and metaphorical ways to set up VR in terms of maybe calibration and every time you've got to put the headgear on,
Yeah.
it can be a real pain.
Oh, Ballbag.
But, you know, I think the other aspects of VR is that a large portion for gaming for a lot of people is that there's a social element.
Yeah.
VR definitely strips away from the social element.
But, I know that there's some developers who are actually doing like a online like multiplayer VR
Yeah.
thing. And to me, that's fucking incredible.
Yeah. To me, I think VR, just personally, is a novelty.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would personally invest in too much. Especially the fact that it's so expensive right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the price of... And we'll find out next time. On Bastard Gamers. See you guys
Bye,
next time.
everyone.
Bye.
Hang on.
Oh, hello. Didn't think you'd make it all the way to the end. Well, you clearly enjoyed it, so why not like and subscribe the video? And how about hitting that notification button? If you want to see even more stuff, then check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And we also do live streams on Twitch and Mixer. Just check out all the links below. Bye!